So I decided to do another house, and it turned out pretty well, but it was a house that I actually had pre-built. And when I saw that they were bringing other packs, I was like, yes, this house would be perfect for that get famous pack, and I just couldn't wait. So what I did here, I followed a plan that I had Google online. It's something that I usually do. I actually did it before with my Granite Falls B&B. It's in my gallery. You can check it out at my spanishcarib, that's my ID name, on the gallery, and you can download that if you like. And it has a few more other houses that I did using blueprints that I was quite excited about. But sometimes these videos, they are hard work, but I don't just put videos up there because I'm looking for views. I put it up there because I had fun with it and I wanted to share it. So this is what I'm doing here with this one. And this mini mansion, that's the name I'm going to give it. I actually pre-built it in what's that dog place, it's Hound's Head. And I have the dogs, the get pet, blah 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 blah, excuse me, I'm babbling. Anyway, yeah, so what I did with this mini mansion, I actually had to put stuff in place as representation because I did not have the packers yet. It took me approximately 3 weeks to finish this house. It was grueling, it was a headache, it was stressful at times because I had so many juices and so many ideas I wanted to put into it. And while going through the blueprints, I actually realized that it had a basement. I did not know that. So I was trying to go detail by detail, following exactly what the blueprint showed. It actually was furnished. I had pictures to do reference from, so I was trying to get it as close as possible. Here I'm trying to save because I didn't want to, after doing all this work, I didn't want to have it shut down on me. And trust me, my game had kicked me out a few times doing some of these stuff, and I had to start over. So here I had to copy from upstairs, and it's because I wanted to line up with the downstairs basement, so I wanted to make sure that it was exact. And I had to do it a few times, making sure that it's lined up, because what I previously wanted to do is that the original blueprint, blah blah, here I go again, sorry guys. Yeah, with the original blueprints, the basement actually had windows, but as I said, I pre-built it before, and with the update it kind of made it hard to make changes, and I really did not want to go destroying all this work just to start over, just to get some windows in. But as the old folks say, everything happens for a reason, and it really did, and I was able to make it work for me, even though with all the updates and the changes, I could not it wasn't easy for me to alter the height and all of that. But eventually, as going along, I discovered how to make it work for me and whatnot, as you can see in the blueprints. So sorry, I'm not showing the blueprints, but I'm trying to put the staircase, make it work, and it just wasn't working for me because in the blueprints there is a staircase from the garage to the basement. But I was like, I don't really need it, it's not that important. I could always put the vault there or put something there. But eventually I made that change last minute, and so shockingly, a lot of the excess rooms, they worked. They were able to function for even something better than what the original blueprint showed. But I still was able to keep it original to the blueprints. Here I actually had to resize a little bit because I realized that the space was a little too big, and I wanted it to be a little more cozier and smaller, get things kind of neat and kind of with that kind of homey feel. Even though you're rich and you're bougie, you still want to say, yes, this is mine, this is for me to enjoy. And you just kick back and enjoy it. And strange enough, this blueprint actually does have a theater in the basement and a bar, which was shocking to me. Which made it even better. It was like God's plan for me to have this blueprint. I must laugh. I had a chuckle for this one. And yeah, it really did work out perfectly. It's like, when you wait and you have patience to do something that you really enjoy, things seem to fall into place, and it really did fall into place. I spent some time looking for it, the perfect house, the perfect size, and I found it. And I got a surprise of my own, seeing that it had a basement. Not only that it had a basement, it had a gym in the basement, it had a guest room in the basement, it had a theater in the basement. Who the heck knew? Damn, I might who knows, one day I might just own that house. Yeah, right. That's the reason why I even built this, because I know in hell I could afford that house. So if I can't afford it, who the hell still say I can't actually have it? Bling for me. Yeah. So so I'm here just trying to make sure that stuff falls in place, lines up correctly, the size is right. And at this point I was seriously exhausted. My head hurt. It took a lot of thinking because you want it to be so right. It actually took me all day just doing this and sizing it down. Thank God for speed up in these videos, because you would have been as pissed as I was just sitting here watching it, the length of time and hours that it took just to do this. And but putting in all the effort and the work, it really did make me realize a lot of mistakes that I've made in this build, and I was able to go back in and fix it. Some of it I did off camera, because not only that, I didn't want you guys to see it, but it was taking a lot out of me, because I've been while knowing that it's recording through OBS, I was trying to not have too much stuff on my computer to take up unnecessary space. So at some points I would just switch it off, and sometimes I forget to switch it back on. So excuse me, but I will make up for that. In the end, will give you guys photos to look at. I am not perfect at this. Kudos to those of you out there who have mastered the walkthroughs and all of that. I am a babe. You gotta creep before you walk, and trust me, I am creeping and I am enjoying my creeps. So if you know you are good at it, happy for you. Don't kill me for it, but I'm gonna do it the way I know how to do it until I can figure out to do it otherwise. So yay for you. Alright, I'm still proud of what I did. It was a lot of work. Some people can't read blueprints. I'm very fortunate I can, because I actually did this I was a senior, when I did this. And our senior is different. When I say that, I mean because I'm from the Caribbean, and you're a senior by the age of not 13, you're a junior at the age of 13. You're a senior at the age of 14. 15, 16. Yes, sorry about that. 15 and 16, you're a senior, and that's what I did at my senior year. And I dropped it eventually, although I did pass for exam and all of that stuff, which my teacher could not understand. He was like, why are you dropping the subject? I'm like, I'm doing this, I'm passing it, and I still don't know why or how I did it. And it's like, you fix a car and you don't know how the hell you fix it. That's me, and I just didn't want that clueless feeling. So I dropped it, and I picked up my art, because I also did art, and that worked out for me, even though, but I still moved on to trade after that. I wanted to do welding. I'm going rambling on and on. I'm giving you guys my life. Well, whatever, just taking up time. So I did welding after I did that, and I advanced. I did pipe, and I worked in an oil company for over 5 years. I did welding, and I wanted to advance, and after that stuff happened, a lot of life changes, and I ended up in the US not doing welding. But I didn't want to do welding in the US, because at some point in life, when you constantly do a lot of welding, it takes a toll on your eyesight because of the radiation and the smoke and all of that stuff. So I took all that into consideration because I wanted to have kids and I wanted to enjoy seeing life and enjoying life, right? So yeah, there I did the bar and I still went in and had to adjust even after I got the pack. And yeah, I'm just here's where I got the pack, and I had to upload it to my gallery and download it back onto the Soul Valley where I'm going to originally have it being built. And I had everything where, as I said, I put in a lot of representation to where I wanted everything to fit and everything to be, so I would not be confused. And I was in a good mood when I did that $ fountain, and my fiance was like, babe, did you record? I was like, no, I was having so much fun, I forgot to even press record. And I did that $ fountain. Yep, at some point I want to try some other stuff. I'm more into building. I'm not the type where I do episodes. I love the people who do the episodes, but I love my building stuff. I was waiting to get something drastic where I could do some extreme swim pools, and I was able to do some jacuzzis and stuff. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it because I really wanted a house with a damn good freaking swimming pool, and I was able to do this. And I really wish I had this house. My God, if I could just zap myself into this game and sit down and enjoy this freaking scenery, nobody could take it away from me. One of the downfalls of building this pre-made before I got all the updates was that I saw someone did a staircase the way I wanted to do it, and because of all I had the build first, it wasn't possible to do it while the house was already built. What they did their staircase first and then they built around it. So I just had to settle with what I had there. I did make some changes because I wanted it to wrap somewhat like a semi-L, like what it had in the blueprints, but I got it close enough to what I wanted it to be. I actually did that off camera. I did a lot of stuff off camera because at this point I was just so tired. I just wanted to get it in and get it done with. And not only that, I was like a kid in Walt Disney. You've seen so many stuff, you just don't know where to choose from. Yes, as you can see in the video, I'm just hopping around room to room, picking stuff, looking at stuff, not only because I couldn't find it, but because I had so many stuff going on in my head where I wanted things to be, how I wanted things to look. I was just excited, and believe me, it did consume me that I did not even finish the final painting of the walls and all of that in this video. But don't worry guys, I did add pictures to accommodate for that. I am sorry, but as I said, I am not skilled when it comes to the walkthroughs. I don't know how to do it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know how to. I do not. I am a baby in this, just like some of you upcoming. I am learning, and I will present what I can, and what I can't, I am sorry. But you are free to get it on my gallery, Spanish Carib, that's my ID name, and you will find it there. The name is Mini Mansions, and it took me some time because I wanted a lot of details in there. I had so many stuff going on in my head while I was doing this. I just wanted a lot of fine details. It's like picturing yourself in your own house, and it's like, hey, this is what I want this to be. I want this there, I want this style there, I want this pattern on my floors. It's like that. It's that feeling. You got so much going on in your mind, you just want to put it down quick, and it's not going fast enough. So I was just hopping around looking. Here I was actually thinking. I had to pause, look at the blueprint. I'm like, because I couldn't remember what some of the things were or how I wanted to look. And yes, I had to pause for a minute. I was stressed as hell, I ain't gonna lie. These building things take so much out of me. Some people, it's like nothing, but for me, it's like a work of art. You just want it to look how you would actually want your if it was your place. That's that feeling, not just because you want to present it a certain way. No, if this was my house, this is how I want it to look. This is how I want my couch. This is how I want it to face. This is how I want to see my TV from the other room. That's the feeling you get. This is how you want to get the outlook. You want to see the horizon, how the window through the windows, you want the couch to face looking out when the sun sets. So, or when I am sipping in the study, this is how I want to grab my pipe and I just embrace it all. That's the feeling I was going for with this entire thing. So this is how it is. Yeah, so I really did have fun doing this, as crazy as it may seem. So that's the office, that's the bedroom, that's the closet. You can sit down. Hey, you want to relax and enjoy your riches, you take a look, sit and enjoy looking at shoes. I love shoes, man. I really love shoes, and yeah, why not? If you can't own it, hey, make it, build it in your game and enjoy it. Why the hell not? Who the hell can stop you? At least you're not stealing it. Sheesh, Yeah. So I'm just gonna stop rambling and going on and on. You guys may be tired of hearing me. I usually don't like to speak through some of my bills, because sometimes I feel like some people are just not interested in hearing what you gotta say. But I just wanted to explain how I came about doing this and why a lot of things are missing, like that. Excuse me. Like for instance, the walkthroughs and stuff. But I'm as I said, I'm not a walkthrough person. I haven't figured out how to do it, but one day I might surprise myself and figure it out. And as you see me moving some of the pictures there, as I said before, I put stuff in place so I wouldn't forget what goes where as representation until I got a pack. And when I got a pack, I got so damn consumed and excited by everything that I was just hopping room to room to room to room because I just didn't want to miss a thing. But it did take its toll, and I had to cut this short and build off video and present it as best as I could. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. Feel free to download. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. You don't feel to, no problem. As I said, I'm not really frequent on the channel because I really don't just put things there because I want to show face, but I build stuff because I enjoy what I build at that moment, and I will share what I enjoy. I'm not just going to put something up because I'm looking for views, and that is just me personally, how I am, and that's just how it's going to be. I'm not going to change to please anybody. I'm not here to please anybody. We're all here to live and live a life of our own. At the end of the day, we're the one who has to live in it, and that's what it is about. So have fun, enjoy as much as you can, and have a wonderful life.